It's your boy Dope Superman here. Today we want to talk about one cool museum that I don't even know if it exists anymore, but it's a cool museum that I was shown by one of my friends, and I'm not sure if it is existing anymore. But I want to run down and show you guys how cool this museum is. So what it is a Super Sentai Japanese museum down in Japan. So let's take a look at it to see what we got. That's pretty sick. Oh, and Kamen Riders are also in it. I forgot to mention that. So, wow, that is actually pretty cool. Wow, check that out. That's a Super Sentai X Kamen Rider Museum down in Japan. Super cool, guys. The fact that you can go behind it, the stuff, and take pictures with them, sick. So I'm gonna be pausing the video from time to time to talk a little bit about what I see that's pretty cool. First and foremost, to talk about what I see is a Super Sentai and Kamen Rider Museum, which is first the most beautiful thing about it. Um, the second thing I found really cool was seeing the statues of Kamen Rider and being able to go behind it, go in the middle and take a picture with it. That's pretty cool. Like have it open for people to take pictures next to the statues. Like that's cool. Second thing, as always, they have the. You can't really read it, but I mean, sure, if you have Google, I mean, if you're a tourist and you're from America and you come here to visit, and you have translators to Google's. I mean, you can figure out how to read those. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can figure out how to read those. Those they see right there. Those are pretty cool. So let's keep on to the video. All right. So you see here. So you see here, guys. Those are the statues, and you see the little circle. That's what I was talking about earlier. You can go behind it and take a picture with you in the middle. That's sick in itself. That's sick in itself. So yeah, I mean, I think that's super cool. I think that's cool. Come on. See if I see anything cool, I will address it. I will address it. But oh yeah. Um, I'll tell. I got something to say. So I paused it because I wanted to show some more of the statues, and tell you how well done the statues are in this museum. Done very well. The sculptures are done well. I love the placements of everything. I love they look pretty cool and stuff. Yeah, just wanted to take time to announce that. Let's get a close up. Yep, we're getting a close up of how beautiful and well detailed these are. These are Kamen Riders. These right here, they're Kamen Riders. So nice, really well done. Really well done. Really well done to the team. Love it. Now before we move on, I see the little Sentai, Super Sentais in the back over there. You see the fake the statues there. I'm taking the time to tell. They have they have TVs mounted. I did see that once before. Seen this video before. I'm just kind of breaking it down with you guys and kind of just talking to you guys about it. Um, First and foremost, and in this little shot, I see the TV. Yeah. Okay. So you are learning about one particular set of groups, and then you get to see it. You get to see it. You know, and that's pretty cool. They give you examples, to see a bit of it, and that's pretty cool. I think that's awesome to get to see it in action, get to see it in action play out, and that's pretty cool. Again, quickly again, I won't take too much of the time in this part because basically it's just the same thing I've been saying. The sculptures again, on point. Some of the best Super Sentai I've done well. Yeah, see, not too much time. I just wanted to come out and say the sculptures again look very on point. Details. Again with the information. If you're an American, you Google Translate that. If you're Japanese, you know how to read it. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that you get to read the history on Super Sentai on these characters. It's cool. Entertaining, interesting for me. I mean, obviously, if I was at, obviously, us on a video really wouldn't be able to read it. We won't be able to really read it. But if we were actually at the place, we'll probably be able to scan it and Google read it. See. But still, really cool that you get to. So we got some more Kamen Riders over here. More Kamen Riders. Okay. Amazing. Amazing sculptures. I'm not gonna go down and say how well sculptures. Well, the sculptures. Yeah, the sculptures are done really well. I'm not gonna keep going and stopping the video for that, but I stopped the video for this because this is a part where you get to see some of the vehicles. Now, this is more of a display for the vehicles played in the Kamen Rider show. So that's pretty cool. They get that. What's amazing about this museum is they're not going the bare minimum. They're actually going through all the history that they can. That they express their history very well. You see this going down to even the vehicles. Beautiful. See, up into the vehicles here, you see the vehicles here. That to me is like, wow, they even go down all the way to the vehicles. More of the amazing history of the characters, Kamen Rider. Then over here we got some. Now this is different. I know I'm not gonna stop my video on every single little statue because obviously this video would take too long. But this is a good one to stop in. These are all are some of the greatest Power let's say Super Sentai Rangers, Super Sentai Rangers, same thing. Super Sentai Rangers, yeah, and they have a whole like section for Red Rangers, and that is sick. The history, the placements, they have it all down to the T. Look at that, guys. Something I don't get to say, like, there are some Super Sentais that I'm saddened that didn't get an American version. Because there are some, like Bioman, you see. Bioman in the front, to the left, all the way in the corner in the front, right in front of my Morphin that you see in the back. They have a name for it, but I don't really know the name. I couldn't think of a name, but yeah, you see that one, right? So there are some of the most beautiful Super Sentai Rangers out there, and you don't get to see it Americanized, and that's super sad because some of the suits are just super amazing, beautiful. Just wanted to talk about that a second. Because you'll see a lot of them that you're like, because, hold up. Okay, because throughout this video, you'll see a lot of Power Rangers that you will recognize. You're like, oh, that's from Power Rangers. We know. But then there'll be some you're like, I've never seen before. Well, you've never seen it before because it's only Super Sentai, which is Japanese, and they don't have an American version of them. Like pretty much all of these are Americanized, except the one all the way to the right, next to the wall, closest to the wall, with the white vest. You see, this is the great example of like of seeing some of the Power Rangers and seeing some of you that you wouldn't recognize, because that's why this is beautiful. Like like some people that are American and just love Power Rangers to come in here and learn a lot about the Super Sentai and Kamen Riders. People don't even know who Kamen Riders even are. Mask Riders, Kamen Riders, same thing. Mask Riders is our version of what Kamen Riders is to Japan. Quick fun fact. Again with the TV, really showcasing, really great way showcasing their Rangers. One thing, wow, this is where quick, one thing I want to talk about. This is done to the absolute T. This museum was done by someone. It must have been done by someone who gave love and affection all the way through this museum. Because how cool is it that you get to see this museum about Super Sentai and Kamen Riders, and talk about the American Power Ranger version. And that right there, guys, that's true testament of what love and affection is to something. And they even shout out, said Power Rangers, awesome. It's detailing even to the footwork of every Kamen Rider. Come on, man. You see, these are the kind of things that I like to see in the world. People who put a lot of work and effort into something they love, whether it be cosplays, or it be creating this spectacle museum or building. This is done by someone. This has to have been done by a company or someone who loves this stuff, who put a lot of work and effort just to make this to the absolute T. Look at that, guys. Up into the footwork. Come on, man. You can't. Like the little details that you're seeing. It's what makes this special and what makes this a beautiful museum. You're looking at this and saying, wow, what a work of art. And now you're seeing a room full of Kamen Riders. These are all Kamen Riders. Again, Kamen Riders is Mask Rider. Mask Riders is the American way of saying Kamen Riders. That's what we call it here in America. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. May not be a big fan of Power Rangers, Super Sentai, or even Kamen Riders or Mask Riders. But damn well, you cannot disagree that this guy or this company that made this museum didn't have love and affection. We can all agree that the love and affection that they put in to this museum is over 100. They put over 100% of their work and their love to making this one of the most beautiful museums we have ever seen. Like you guys can't tell me. You may not be a fan of any of this stuff, but the fact that you get to see this guy, right? You get to see this guy who built this, the company that built this, obviously. But you get to see just how much love that was meant to work with it. They used to work with it. I don't. Okay. I want to take the time to stop this for a second. You guys see the Ranger, the Red Ranger on the top with the one on it. That's a train themed Power Ranger series that Super Sentai Japan has. You know, that like that. What I was talking about, the like some of the most beautiful suits are in Japan version. Like that. Come on, that hasn't been iterated into America. That's sad. That's what I was talking about. Just continue to look at this masterpiece of a museum. Just keep looking. Keep looking. And as I'm doing this with you guys, I'm breaking down this video and I'm telling you how cool this is. I'm actually getting the only chance to actually experience this, because this is as best as I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to see this in person. So we're kind of just doing this together, guys. And I believe this is the gift shop. And the little game, the little game section they have, the little TV again, very very well done with the TVs. I really like the TVs, the iteration of the TV showing videos and pictures of the Power Rangers and Super Sentai and Kamen Riders and Mask Riders and all that. All right, that's the gift shop. That's the ending. All right, guys. My 2 cents left. My 2 cents left to say before we end this video. I made this video solely because I was shown this museum by a friend of mine a couple years ago, and never really got to make a video on it on my YouTube channel. And I thought today, since we're in the mode of Super Sentai, Kamen Riders, Mask Riders, all that stuff, Power Rangers, all that stuff, because of the guests that are going to SuperCon, I thought I'd bring this video back. Awesome museum. What can I say? The person who made this museum, the company that made this museum, obviously put their love and affection to the roof. They put 1,000% on this museum. Every detail up until the footsteps at the end, towards the end with the Kamen Riders, beautiful. The placements on how they put the Rangers, awesome. They got to talk about all the Rangers, all the Super Sentais and stuff. They give you the history. They start playing some of the clips on the TVs. You get to see some of the clips of some of them being shown. Yeah, it's super fun, super fun and cool. This person went above and beyond. So whoever made this, what company made this, deserves a raise. The person that was in charge of designing this place deserves a raise, because this guy not only didn't make just the bare minimum of the museum. Look, these are Kamen Riders, these are Super Sentai, this is a small museum. No, he went above and beyond to give you, they didn't want to make it too long, so they orchestrated it and putting it in little groups. But they did amazing. They showed even some of the vehicles, that were shown earlier in this video. I thought that was pretty cool, because you got to see some of the vehicles that were in the show. So you got to, so yeah. Very cool to get to see some of the history of the original origins of Power Rangers and Kamen Riders, or Mask Riders. The originals stories for every one of these characters. This museum was done on point. 10 out of 10. Should it really be 10 out of 10? Or should it be like a million out of 10? Break the scale. I mean, the guy put a lot more work than he needed to. I'm going to put more score than I need to. Like, it was done to the team. Like, through the readings that you get to learn a lot. Awesome. If you guys do get a chance to go to Japan and all that, and more lucky and more fortunate than I am, and if this is still existing, I don't even know if it exists still, but if it does, go check it out and have a good time. Do something I will probably never get to do, because this is beautiful. You know, you go to a museum and you get like the bare minimum. They talk about like a little something, and then they move on. They're like, oh, little sections done for like the kiddos and stuff for like the bare minimum of like the bare minimum of like stuff. And you're like, oh, okay, you get the point. That's it. We just want to run with it. And you know, you've seen some museums like that. They're just like the bare minimum. This museum is nothing like that. It's made for the fandom. No matter what kind of age you are, they have the fandom ready to go. You get to learn a lot about the Rangers. You learn about the Super Sentai and Kamen Riders. You get to learn a lot. They put it to the T. They gave all the details. The statues are done pretty well. I love how there's mini photo ops that you can take next to some statues. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They make it interactive as possible, and then they have little games for the kiddos at the end. That's pretty cool. Like this was done again to the T, and again, the love and affection they had on this project is probably the most I've ever seen in a while from a project. Because a lot of things people just go half-assing it and then throwing it down and say, look, just tráyalo like that. This guy didn't do that. This guy or this company, whoever decided this was a good idea, whoever was in charge of making this a good idea, give that person a raise. But yeah, this guy did not say we're gonna do the bare minimum. We're not gonna just scrape it to the T to the scrape the just the scrape the bottom. We're gonna go to the T. So yeah, guys, that is one of the most coolest things I've seen in a while. Things that I've never ever going to experience in real life. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown video of this amazing museum. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to do more breakdown videos of cool shit that I'll probably never be able to do and talk about it with you guys. Anyways, guys, peace out. Love you.